means the world to us as a group. And I think this was the whole point of the in-season tournament, to see a young group like ourselves compete and come out here and fight. I think we're shocking the world right now. Nobody expected us to be here except for the guys in the locker room. And so, that means a lot to us. And so it feels good.
26 points, 15 assists. Halliburton and the Pacers beat the Bucks 128-119. Kesty, PJ Ross, they'll play Saturday for the NBA Cup. Back to you guys.
We look forward to calling that game, Kev. Heard Giannis Antetokounmpo also praising the Pacers for the way they played. Both those teams, of course, residing in the Central Division. And Indiana's a team on the rise, that's for sure. We'll have a chance to win the first ever NBA Cup. Who will they face? Out of the timeout. Ingram, nice handoff down low to Valanciunas for the stuff. Pelicans go up 2.
AD reached up like he was going to block it. Valanciunas was like a locomotive coming through, like, get out of the way.
19-17 New Orleans. Just dipped under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Austin Reeves off the LA bench. Dribble pass over to Davis. Now over to Max Christie, the second-year player from Michigan State. His free throw line jumper no good, and Jose Alvarado just in. Rebounds for New Orleans. Alvarado on the left wing circles, rises, and connects on a three-pointer.
Playing so well. They list him at 6 foot. That's generous, I think.
Remember last year, the Rising Stars game, MVP. He's shooting over 41% from 3. 5-point lead, New Orleans. Christie over to Reeves on the right. Austin dribbling down to the baseline, waits for the traffic to clear. Misses the baseline jumper, long rebound. AD's got it. Over to Rui Hachimura, left wing 3. Front rim, no, and rebounded by Najee Marshall. Marshall, the fourth-year man, out of Xavier, into the front court. Over to Trey Murphy, a couple of dribbles. Down to Marshall. They go to Valanciunas, mid-post left. Bangs against AD, pokes it away, turnover. Hachimura's got it. Got a protective mask, got a nasal fracture. Over to Reeves for 3, and Austin drops in the triple for the Lakers.
Yeah, they made the lineup change. Darvin Ham did. Austin Reeves was playing really well. He just likes the balance better this way with Austin coming off the bench.
Valanciunas, baseline left jumper, won't go, and it's rebounded by Jared Vanderbilt. Lakers a chance to tie or take the lead. 2.5 to go in the first. Reeves hits Davis, puts down the shoulder, attacks the rim, gets fouled, but can't finish. Valanciunas, the foul, and 2 free throws coming for Anthony Davis.
Was Rui's game Tuesday against Phoenix his first one back, Kesty, or has he been back before that?
It was. He had missed 5 games with nasal surgery and made his return last time out. The win over Phoenix.
Yeah, 7 points. He played almost 21 and a half minutes.
Barely got by Phoenix. A little bit of controversy at the end of that game.
Yeah, timeout appeared there was no control of the ball by L.A. when LeBron asked for the timeout.
That's right, Austin Reeves off that inbound, whether or not he had possession, but was granted a timeout. Lakers went on to beat the Phoenix Suns 106-103, advancing to the semifinals here in Vegas. And Anthony Davis at the free throw line, where he has scored at least 26 points. 7 of the last 9 games can tie it here. And he does.
He's looking like bubble Orlando Anthony Davis, and that's a pretty good thing.
That was a good one.
Yes,
that was an NBA championship for the LA Lakers in 2020. Here's Alvarado attacking, pass to the wing, but Zion had vacated the area, and he pats his chest to say, my bad, turnover New Orleans.
But I think Jose should have thrown the ball up higher. He kind of dumped it down. If he'd just thrown like a little bit of a soft lob, Zion would have got it and deposited in the rim.
22-22.
Maybe broke the rim at the same time.
2:10 to go, first quarter. Reeves left-hand dribble to the left elbow. To Vanderbilt, left wing. Comes up to the top, gets it to Christie. Max Christie rises from 15 and hits. Max Christie had a really good summer league here in Vegas, and he's trying to take advantage of some time.
He played well in some glimpses last year. We had him just a little bit, and he'd come in and really play well, but there was no time for him.
Cam Reddish was out a few days ago, and Max Christie got those minutes. 24-22 Lakers. Here's Murphy for 3, and he's good. Wow. Trey Murphy is so long at 6'8", and he has that ability from deep as well.
I'll tell you what, he got rid of that very quickly.
Austin Reeves, an answer 3 from the top. Shows the veins in his arm, ice water flowing through it. 27-25 Lakers. Minute 20 to go in our opening quarter from Vegas. Alvarado on the left hash. Great pass to Ingram on the cut, and B.I. throws it down.
Defenses are changing in the NBA now. So much switching going on and so many different ways to play. pick and rolls. But I'll tell you what, tonight has been a good offensive day. Look out.
That was Anthony Davis hitting Rui Hachimura. Nice power dribble and stuff. Lakers up 2.
It just seems in the pick and rolls, every time somebody rolls to the basket, they've been wide open today.
29-27 Lakers, under a minute left. Williamson feeds Marshall. Right corner 3 is good. Najee Marshall, 4th year out of Xavier, shooting 40% from distance.
Yes, he is. I didn't realize he was that good a three-point shooter.
30-29 in favor of New Orleans. And AD thought he got fouled, got stripped. Alvarado, down floor. Trey Murphy tosses it up. No. Offensive rebound, Marshall. Back to Murphy. Can't finish in traffic, but it comes out to New Orleans. Now it's tipped away to Murphy. He'll pick it up. He'll shoot the 3. He'll miss it. Austin Reeves, the LA rebound. 2
more offensive rebounds, but they weren't able to cash it in that time.
I told you these teams don't really shoot a lot of threes, and all of a sudden,
yeah, bang.
Get a lot of modern-day NBA action going on out there. Shot clock's off for the Lakers, and a foul to give for both teams, and the Pelicans will use one here with 7.3 seconds to go in the first quarter.
I waited a little bit longer to use it. And the ball was near half court when he fouled him. This is my NBA Academy guy by way of Australia coming in, Kester.
Yes, it is. Dyson Daniels, 2nd year from Victoria, Australia. It'll be Max Christie to inbound near side front court. 7.3 on the clock first quarter. Lakers down 1 into Reeves. Reeves at the top of the arc. He'll pull the trigger on a 3. He'll miss it. Rebounded by the Pelicans with 1 second. Dyson Daniels full court heave, no good. And it's the Pelicans leading 30-29 over the Lakers. We are through 1 quarter in Los Angeles. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Jackie Robinson may have broken the color barrier, but he wasn't the first Black baseball star. The players who came before him, including my grandpa, Norman Turkey Stearns, competed in a segregated league.
They were denied their rightful place in history.
We're going to uncover the stories of the Negro Leagues and the baseball greats you've never heard of. Reclaim the Forgotten League. Listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Kevin Winter following the Pacers' victory over the Bucks in Game 1, semifinal number 1 of the NBA in-season tournament semifinals. Adam Silver, the commissioner, joined Mark Tessinger and PJ Carlissimo to talk about player buy-in in this tournament.
When you get to know players, and you guys know this well, there's aspects to them that aren't that different than fans, especially young players in the league. To the extent older veteran players are saying, let's go, this is something interesting, that influences them just in the same way that if you're a fan and you hear, well, if Steph Curry says this is something I'm going to play hard for, it must be meaningful.
And one of those biggest buy-ins has come from LeBron James. He's got 3. Lakers trail the Pelicans by 1 before we rejoin Kesting and PJ. Back downstairs at T-Mobile Arena, Roz Goldenwooding.
Thanks, Kevin. Both the Pelicans and Lakers have dealt with early injuries and are just now getting healthier. The Pelicans coaches told me before the game they feel they're dangerous when they're healthy. D'Angelo Russell told me they haven't begun to see their best yet. Even the players that are coming back to the Lakers are on minutes restrictions. And he said that's a major factor in finishing quarters and games. He said, we're still building. We need games under our belt. And actually, that's why the in-season tournament is so valuable to us.
Roz, thank you very much. And Larry Nance going to be out for a few more weeks with a rib injury. And Matt Ryan, who's a two-way player, has been shooting about 47% from three. Here's Zion Williamson. Wheels in the lane, passes out. Jose Alvarado, shot clock under 7. Looking patient, lost it momentarily, bounces it for Zion, turns into a double. It is poked away, and he travels with the basketball.
Got up in the air, and he must have lost it because he didn't shoot the ball and came down.
Jackson Hayes, the former Pelican, got in his way.
Yeah. That was the spacing on that possession was not good. They had too many people in the same area. It was easy for the defense.
5 turnovers for the Pelicans, who lead 30-29, just underway. Second quarter, winner faces the Pacers Saturday night. Here's LeBron passing out to Reddish in the corner. Reddish swings it across to Hachimura, up top LeBron. 5 to shoot. LeBron rises, knocks home a triple. He's been shooting it well from outside this early season.
You can't defend LeBron. You couldn't defend LeBron when he couldn't make threes. You have less than no chance to defend him now making threes.
Here's Murphy's 3 from outside. No good, but a long offensive rebound. Murphy got it himself. Pass to the corner, Alvarado, baseline drive. Right foot just stayed in bounds. Gets under the basket. Finds Alvarado, left corner. His 3 bounces home.
That's 3 more points on offensive rebounds, and they are ringing up second chance points.
33-32 New Orleans. James pulls from 3 and knocks it down. Another answer, and this crowd loves it here early in Vegas.
Well, he came in shooting 387, which you referenced. That's probably north of 40 right now.
35-33 Lakers. Alvarado hangs in the air, flips it toward the basket, not there. Jackson Hayes secures the board. Gives it to James. James pulls from Curry range and hits it right from the NBA logo. Distance 3 for LeBron. 5-point Los Angeles lead. A basket from 30 feet away.
Well, if he wasn't over 40%, he certainly is now.
12 in the first quarter for King James. McCollum left of the circle, kept the pivot foot down, spins in the lane, flips it up, missed it, rebounded by Hachimura. Rui down the middle of the floor. Rui pass to the corner, gets to Reeves. He'll square for 3. No good. Rebound New Orleans.
Surprise Austin shot that. That should have gone to LeBron for a heat check.
38-33 Los Angeles. 9:35 to go in the half. Zion Williamson left of the circle. Attacks Jackson Hayes, his former teammate, and draws the contact in the act of shooting, and he'll go to the line.
Blood got to rang those 3 up in a very short period of time.
It was a heat check 3. It had the feel of a Vegas 3. And it went down for LeBron James, and some of the reactions they're showing on TNT. Christian Wood had his hands on his head, admiring what's going on right in front of him. Of course, Christian Wood grew up in Los Angeles, a Laker fan. Zion Williamson at the line for the Pelicans, and the first free throw is no good. And you can hear it is a pro-Laker crowd here in our nightcap, as it often is in Las Vegas for the Lakers.
Very much so.
They have played games here in the past. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
They play almost every year. They play an exhibition here, a preseason game. Yep.
Right back in the 80s. Ooh. Zion misses 2. 38-33 Lakers. Reeves front court, stops 3-point line, hits the cutting James, scoops it in. 14 first quarter points for LeBron. Second quarter, 40-33. Lakers with the lead. 9:10 to go in the half. And now a foul as Herb Jones was driving down toward the baseline. James picks up the foul. That'll be his first. 2 team fouls against the Lakers, none so far for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy to inbound from the far left side into C.J. McCollum. McCollum using a Zion screen, now drives, high shot off the window, hangs on the rim, falls off. McCollum grabs it and flips it up and in. Waited patiently. And another offensive rebound for points for the Pelicans.
They are just, wouldn't for that to be getting shut out. A nice pass by Austin Reeves.
Now Jackson Hayes down low, and Hayes able to finish through contact and one opportunity for Hayes, the 7-footer, 5th year out of Texas, first 4 years with New Orleans, and his first season in Lakers gold and purple.
This game very much a back and forth, just changing runs by either team.
42-35 LA. Free throw missed by Hayes and rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum and Jones. Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, and Dyson Daniels on the floor. Here's McCollum driving past James. Couldn't finish with James following him. Austin Reeves has it going right to left. Reeves stops left of the circle, hits the cutting James. Fadeaway jumper's not there, and rebounded by New Orleans.
Very, very high degree of difficulty on that shot.
Murphy will try to get by Hachimura. Pass out was tipped by the Lakers. It'll stay with New Orleans. Scott Foster, our referee. Kevin Cutler, Ashley Moyer-Gleish, our officials for this second game.
And looking around where the offense is going to come from right now. Got to be CJ or Zion.
Off the inbound, McCollum misses a deep corner three, rebounded by the Lakers. Up ahead to Reeves, finds James, quickly returned to Reeves. Right near the three-point line break. He'll load up for three, missed it. Jackson Hayes tips it, controlled by the Lakers' Cam Reddish, and he goes right to the basket and throws it home.
Bad stretch right now for the New Orleans Pelicans, and Willie Green has seen enough. He's got a timeout. He needs either some more offense on the floor or a lot more energy from this group.
Yeah, his team has only scored 5 points in the second quarter and a timeout with 7:59 to go before the half. Lakers 44, Pelicans 35, and you're listening to the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
Hey, I'm Greg McElroy, former Alabama quarterback and host of Always College Football from Omaha Productions. 5 days a week, I'll be taking a deep dive into the world of college football with some of the biggest names on and off the field. And off seasons here are a thing of the past. Always College Football goes year-round with analysis, opinions, and insight from the top teams from coast to coast. Always College Football with Greg McElroy, available where you get your podcast.
The Fantasy Focus Football Podcast.
Rashee Rice had his breakout game. He had 8 catches, 10 targets, 107 yards, and a touchdown. Does that mean because of one good game, we automatically trust Rashee Rice for the Chiefs?
When's the last time you trusted a Chiefs receiver like when Tyreek Hill was there?
Yeah, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, no, I don't trust him, but I would start him. I think he's a wide receiver 3, or we'll say a borderline wide receiver 3.
The Fantasy Focus Football Podcast. Check it out on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Exclusively on ESPN Plus, UFC 296, Saturday, December 16th. A stacked night. Leon Edwards defends his welterweight title against Colby Covington. Alexandre Pantoja defends his flyweight title against Brandon Royval. And Patty the Batty Pimblett takes on Tony Ferguson in a lightweight bout.
Are you not entertained?
UFC 296, Saturday, December 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Buy it on ESPNplus.com/PPB.
We may have different holiday traditions, but we all share joy and the magic of giving. This holiday season, give magic. Give friendship. Give time. Give play. Give together. Join in the Disney Ultimate Toy Drive. Visit Disney.com/toy drive to learn how you can help bring joy to children in need this holiday season.
I'm Kevin Winter with the NBA in-season tournament semifinals. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Lakers and the Pelicans on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app, presented by Toyota. LeBron James is on one. He's got 11 of his 14 here in the second quarter, and the Lakers lead the Pelicans 44-35. Mark Tessinger, PJ Carlissimo, Roscoe to Woody. Back to you at T-Mobile.
All right, Kevin, we'll see what the Pelicans do about that as Roz Golden Woody downstairs by their bench.
Yeah, I heard Willie Green saying to his team, they need to settle into the game. It's about the offense. He wants to see more speed and force for his offense. He told his team, we're too slow. We're walking up the floor. Put some pressure on the rim, guys.
And they're coming up from left to right, Roz. Zion Williamson, the point forward here. He'll find McCollum, steps inside the arc, 16-footer, straight down, right out of the timeout.
Good execution there. I'm sure Willie Green drew that one up. I'll tell you, thank them for the offensive rebounds. It's 12-4 second chance points, so this would really be a one-sided affair.
7-point game, Lakers lead. LeBron James, as Kevin Winter said, is on one right now here in Vegas. James inside the arc, bullying Dyson Daniels, turn, shoots, misses, rebounded by McCollum. CJ into the front court. Running the floor is Herb Jones, who took the pass down the lane and got fouled on the attempt. A pro Lakers crowd didn't like the call. Scott Foster calling the blocking foul. That'll go against Jackson Hayes. And the former Pelican has 2 personals.
And the veteran official was in the slot on the other side. And when the referees on the strong side passed on it, that's why the whistle was late. Scott Foster came in, as he often does. But he is usually correct.
Herb Jones, left-hander. First free throw is in. Couple more changes. LeBron James heads to the bench. Anthony Davis is in.
B.I.'s in. Brandon Ingram is in for New Orleans, and he needs to step it up right now. He's got 4 points, and he needs to make his presence felt.
Zion Williamson also in. I guess James is staying in the game. I thought he was walking toward the bench, but he's walking towards the New Orleans
the other bench. Yeah,
he's setting up on the other side.
I mean, I'm sure if he wanted to, he can sit there. He can do whatever he wants, but probably most times he's going to go to his own bench.
Herb Jones, free throws, draws New Orleans back within 5. 44-39 LA. 7-10, second quarter, clock moving. Anthony Davis finds James up top. James dribbling, free throw line. James foul, puts up a shot and scores it. And a chance for 3 for LBJ, up to 16 in the first half.
Willie Green standing there with both hands up in the air, telling Dyson Daniels, don't swipe down, which is exactly what he did. For 2 reasons, it's a mistake. One, they're always going to call a foul. Secondly, it's LeBron. Him swiping down and hitting LeBron on the arm is like a gnat.
Yeah.
LeBron doesn't even feel that. So that was a bad mistake. Just gives him a chance here for an extra point that he didn't really earn.
Boom. You throw good. LeBron James up to 17 in the first half at 31 in the quarterfinal victory against Phoenix Tuesday, and much of it in the fourth quarter. And an offensive foul as Brandon Ingram was driving down the lane. Little drive and drift and his pass out. And a charge taken by you-know-who.
Tell you what, the young guy is doing everything tonight. He's drawn 2 charges already. One of them on Zion. That one was that Brandon Ingram, I think?
It was.
Yeah, rolling the basket. He got hit.
So like LeBron sprinting down to the other end, just sets up in the corner like he did on that previous offensive possession. They've got Cam Reddish in one corner, LeBron James in the other. Lakers with an 8-point lead. Here's a handoff to James at the top using the AD screen. Fires to Prince. Left corner 3 is short. Rebound, offensive rebound. AD stepped in front of Valanciunas.
Yeah, he just outquicked him with the ball.
Pass to Prince. Another 3, another miss. Rebound New Orleans. Pelicans bring it up left to right. C.J. McCollum cuts to his right, dribbles down the post, turns and squares, and misses on a baseline jumper. Rebound Anthony Davis.
You just have the feeling that New Orleans is kind of hanging in.
Yeah.
They're
in danger area.
Yes, they are.
Russell bags a 3, and the Laker lead is their largest for the first half. They go up 11 with 6:10 to go.
Obviously a ton of time left, but New Orleans would do very well to draw a lot closer before they head to the locker room.
Here's Brandon Ingram to his right, puts it up and gets it to hold and rattle through. A 2-point answer for Ingram and the Pelicans.
Well, this is when Brandon Ingram has to step up. The best player's got to keep you in the game right now. So it's his time to step up.
Brandon Ingram with 6 points. Timeout on the floor. We told you the Lakers 29th in the NBA in 3-point percentage. They've hit 4 of 8 so far tonight. And they lead New Orleans 50-41 with 5:49 to go. in the opening half. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
With NBA League Pass, you get so much game.
Even regular season games?
Yep.
Even some of the in-season tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Can I watch home and away team broadcasts?
Oh, yeah.
Can I watch from my phone while I take a long bath?
Sure.
And if my team wins, can I stand up super fast and splash water everywhere and scream, yes, that's right?
Hey, could we get a normal fan for this commercial? Subscribe at NBA.com/League Pass today. Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
When you're in the first ever Toyota Grand Highlander, every moment's grander. Even calling dibs on your favorite seat.
All right, kids, let's pack it up.
Wait, passenger seat. I need to charge my phone. Not fair. I need to charge mine.
No way. I got first dibs today. You know you can charge your phones from pretty much any seat, right?
With 3 rows of spacious seating and 7 USB-C charging ports, life's grander in the first ever Grand Highlander. Toyota, let's go places.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
I'm Kevin Richard. Time now for today's trivia question, brought to you by Dr. Pepper for Game 2 of the semifinals in the in-season tournament. It's not college football season without the delicious taste of a nice cold Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. Tyrese Halliburton, 15 assists, no turnovers tonight in Game 1. Halliburton now has 31 consecutive assists without a turnover. That is tied for the second longest streak by any player this season in the NBA. There's only one player who's gone more consecutive assists without a turnover. So your trivia question is, who is it? And it's happened this year. Marquez, PJ Carlissimo, Roscoe DeWinnie, back to you at T-Mobile.
Oh, man, I was going to think back in yesteryear.
I was going to bring Oscar into the conversation.
And Mark Jackson or someone like that, but wow. I like the announcer pairings today. They've been TNT and ESPN have been mixing and matching. What I didn't realize was Kevin Harlan and Doc Rivers did a game looked like about 25 years ago. Maybe 30 years ago.
Kevin was in high school.
He still looked the same.
Exactly.
Lakers off the inbound. Reddish extends. Got it blocked. Got it back. Shot missed. Here comes New Orleans with numbers.
Nice play defensively.
Alvarado, no look to Valanciunas. Down low against AD, who could not block that one, and JV puts it in.
New Orleans has been good coming out of timeouts. They're changing their defense, I think, now.
50-43 in favor of the Lakers, and Reddish's pass down to Rui Hachimura got tipped out of bounds.
He's standing there with a fist up. Well, looked like it. I'm not sure if they're going to switch now for the out of bounds. And comes Austin Reeves. If it is a zone, that's what he's in for.
Reeves in, Reddish out. Darvin Ham moving the pieces about in his chess matchup with Willie Green. Both were very successful assistant coaches in the NBA. Inbound AD, back to Russell corner, back to AD on the left. One step to his right, launches, missed it short. And coming up with it, Brandon Ingram.
You've got 3 very talented young coaches, former assistants in the league. Adrian Griffin, Willie Green, Darvin Ham.
Poked it away. Getting it back is Herb Jones, who attacks the rim and flushes it home.
Herb Jones is doing a lot more offensively than I remember him doing. I just remember him being a great defensive player. Yeah, he's really playing well on the other end.
Up to 12 points a game. He's got 8 tonight. Pelicans down 5. AD with it, baseline left to Reeves left angle.
That is a zone.
4.5 minutes to go in the half. Here's a hesitation drive underneath. Pass out to Prince, who bags a 3 right in front of the New Orleans bench. Taurean Prince turning out to be a big offseason pickup, especially when Jared Vanderbilt was injured for most of the early part of the season.
Yeah, he's lingering down at 33, though, from the field. When you play with LeBron and AD, you got to be able to shoot threes.
Here's Brandon Ingram on the attack, gets through the defense and scores.
It's good, Brandon Ingram. That's what he should be doing right now, keeping his team close.
53-47 Lakers. Russell off the catch, misses the three. Long rebound. Dyson Daniels has it to the Pels.
Dyson Daniels has a younger brother who's in our NBA Academy program, also in Australia, named Dash.
Great name.
Really, really lightning quick and a very, very good player.
Valanciunas for three, and the big man drains the triple from the left angle, and the Pelicans are down three.
They're responding well to Willie Green's timeouts, and Willie's gone back to that zone again.
53-50 Los Angeles. 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Lakers trying to attack the zone. Anthony Davis right of the circle. Got the smaller Alvarado. Backs him down. Pass down low. Received by Hachimura. Blocked by Valanciunas. Loose ball, New Orleans. Dyson Daniels, front court right wing. Dribbling with the left hand as the Pelicans set up the offense. Now to Jones on top. Flips it to Ingram, left of the circle. Brandon drives, hangs, shoots, misses, but a foul called by Scott Foster under the basket. That'll get Ingram to the free throw line, and Anthony Davis will pick up the personal.
Going to Brandon Ingram, making a couple changes defensively by Willie Green has gotten his team back in it.
Well, New Orleans enters the day, PJ, 8th in the West, 12-10. It's a team that's been just off the radar. I know all the talk has been Zion getting injured. Well, they were in the play-in the last 2 years, and 2 years ago won 2 play-in games to get to the first round.
Yeah, BI misses the first one. Yeah, they're 8th in the West, Kesty, and they're only a half a game behind both Sacramento and Phoenix, and they're only a game ahead of Clippers. So, again, we've got really tight races on both sides. Now, admittedly, early December, but I'm not going to be surprised that either one of those goes to the wire. These play-in spots are going to be hard to come by this year.
It's hard to remember, but last December, if you push it back 12 months ago, as Ingram splits the free throws, they were the New Orleans Pelicans, number one in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Zion went down in early January and never came back. 53-51, Pelicans within 2. LeBron James was hot early, passing the corner to Prince. Prince drives the baseline, gets it to Anthony Davis at the 10 for the easy bucket.
Well, Taurean Prince drove along the right baseline, and then he shoveled kind of an underhand pass to Taurean Prince, sliding into the lane. Really good dribble penetration and dish.
Brandon Ingram jump pass. This is McCollum for three. Missed from outside. Anthony Davis secures the rebound. That is his 6th.
CJ's just a little off.
James splits the defense on the hard drive to the bucket for the layup. 19 for LeBron James.
You can see that happening when he crosses half court, and everybody sees it, but there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Lakers back up 6. Zion runs into James. Offensive foul. 3rd charge LeBron has taken here in this first half. And as he was down on the floor, he shook his head. No, no, no. Don't bring it inside here, big man. Number 2 on Zion Williamson. 57-51 Lakers.
He also looked like a boxer who got knocked down. He's shaking his head. It didn't hurt me.
That's right.
I know it looked like he might have hurt me, but he didn't.
Taurean Prince, catch and shoot from James, bags a 3, and the Lakers, who saw their lead narrowed, have reopened a 9-point lead. Their 6th triple of this quarter.
Both teams uncharacteristically shooting the 3 very well.
Here's Ingram finding Jones. Right corner 3 is a miss. Weak side rebound. Anthony Davis has it. Minute 45 to go in the half. Lakers by 9. Austin Reeves drives, got the contact, tried to get a shot off. He'll go to the line. C.J. McCollum, the personal.
There's no way Austin Reeves would have done that, made that decision in transition before March of last year. He just was coming on with so much confidence late in the regular season, then into the playoffs, and then to the Philippines with the U.S. team, U.S. senior national team.
Amazing what's happened in the last 12 months for Austin Reeves, who hits the first of 2 and very trusted teammate in that inner circle with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Lakers had to
He earned the
pony
trust.
up.
Yep, he earned the trust. That was like a 2-on-4 break, and he just said, I'm going to go at him. I'm going to try and create something, and he did.
He hit both free throws. Reeves was a restricted free agent, re-signed for 4 years, $53 million.
For lead back up to 11 quickly.
And the Pelicans nearly had it poked away, and a foul out on the perimeter. Zion Williamson went down to grab it, and Taurean Prince got a piece of the body. Prince picks up his second, and that is team foul number 5 against the Lakers, so they are over the limit.
And they did not want that foul. They had a pretty good trap. They reached in. Darvin Ham is trying to help Ashley Moyer-Gleich, saying that really wasn't a foul. You shouldn't have called it.
Zion will go to the line. Williamson 0 for 2 at the free throw line on the first. Hangs on the front rim and goes down.
That went front rim, back rim, front rim, and finally fell in.
Zion Williamson, 18 games this year. He's limited to 29 last year. And in those 29, averaged 26 points and 7 rebounds. Just got to be on the floor. Second free throw missed. Rebound comes out to Russell. To James, head of steam. Down the lane, attacks Ingram. Got the foul, but did not get the layup. LeBron James, a little different mode here in Las Vegas tonight. He has been aggressive here in the second quarter.
Supercharged. That was one of those plays we talked about. He made his mind up at half court. I'm coming in. I give Brandon Ingram credit. He just got right in front of him and said, you got to make some free throws, young guy.
James will go to the line looking for a 20-point first half. He's got 19. LeBron is the only player in double figures so far tonight.
Yes, you talked about Zion only playing 29 games last year, and again, it was overshadowed. Brandon Ingram only played 45.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that team has really been snake bit injury-wise. Paige and Langdon and David Griffin have done some job assembling a roster. They might need to hire a couple doctors to get them healthy, because if that roster gets healthy, it's a very, very strong group.
2 free throws for James. Zion Williamson on the other end hits a jumper. 10-point game. Pelicans still trail.
Good decision by Zion. He wouldn't driving in that time and commit another offensive foul. He pulled up and took the short jump shot.
Taurean Prince, 3 from the wing is good. How about the Lakers? One of the most struggling teams from three-point land so far this season, and they have buried tons of them tonight, 11 of them.
56%. They're 11 for 58 now, 11 for 19.
67-54 Lakers by 13 points. Valanciunas sends it out to the wings, 5 to shoot. Up top, Ingram. Tough 3, comes up short, front rim. Anthony Davis saves it on the end line to Austin Reeves. At half court, Reeves driving into the lane, tried to pass out last minute, couldn't. Went careening over the end line and turns it over to New Orleans.
That's what I do. Brag on Austin, then he makes a bad decision right there.
And he had D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he should have just made the simple pass, and they would have created a 2-for-1 opportunity.
27 seconds to go in the half. Pelicans down 13. Williamson against James. Pass out to Ingram. Launches from 3 off the back iron. High rebound. And it's Anthony Davis with just his left hand grabs that one. He's got 9 boards in the first half.
Austin, you better kick this ball over to number 23 here for this last shot.
9 seconds to go. Reeves yo-yoing through the lane. Passes to Davis from the three-point line break. He missed it. Rebound Davis, puts up a 3 at the horn, comes up short again. And we have reached the half, but the Lakers, PJ, put up 67 first half points on 11 three-pointers.
They're like 55% from the field and 55% from the three-point line. That's a good combination. The only thing they got to straighten out at halftime, and I'm sure Darvin Ham's going to mention it, is their defensive rebounding. If they keep New Orleans off the glass, it's going to be very difficult for the Pels to get back in this game.
LeBron James with a big first half. Lakers shoot 7 3-pointers in the second quarter, and at halftime, it's Los Angeles 67 and New Orleans 54. Let's send it to Kevin Winter in the studio with the AutoZone halftime report.
Kesty, PJ Ross, the free AutoZone fix finder service can help troubleshoot the likely cause of your pesky check engine light for free, and it can get you back on the road. Restrictions apply. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Lakers open as a 2.5-point favorite according to ESPN Bet. It is now up to 9.5 on the live line as the Lakers have a 13-point advantage over the Pelicans, 67-54 here in semifinal number 2 of the NBA's in-season tournament. Up next on the AutoZone halftime report, we'll take a listen back to game number 1. The Indiana Pacers stunned the Milwaukee Bucks, and Indiana is going to play for the NBA Cup Saturday night. We'll also hear from Bucks MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo, his thoughts on falling short in this year's in-season tournament. At the half in semifinal number 2, Lakers with a 67-54 lead over the Pelicans. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Jackson Hayes secures the board. Gives it to James. James pulls from Curry range and hits it right from the NBA logo. Distance three for LeBron. 5-point Los Angeles lead. A basket from 30 feet away.
LeBron James, 18 in the second quarter. He's got 21 for the game, and the Lakers have a 67-54 lead over the New Orleans Pelicans here on the AutoZone halftime report and semifinal number 2 of the NBA's in-season tournament. Kevin Winter with you. We're at halftime at T-Mobile. My goodness, we got some acrobatics going on. Roscoe DeWitt, Mark Kessler, PJ Carlson will have the call for the second half coming up. Meanwhile, earlier tonight, Game 1.
Good defense by Isaiah Jackson, who has the rebound.
No, he stayed on top of him.
Halliburton, great no-look feed, reverse jam to Obi Toppin, and that puts Indiana back in front.
That had better be on SportsCenter tonight. That's assist number 13 for Tyrese.
SportsCenter top 10. Tyrese Halliburton has 15 assists in the game, and he finished with this exclamation point.
Halliburton at half court, now explodes to the three-point line, steps back, launches a three, and connects! 48 seconds to go. They're on their feet in Vegas. So are the Pacers, who go up by 8 points.
128-119 is your final. The Pacers knock off Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The biggest thing I believe is that we gotta want it. You know, it's nobody's going to give you nothing. Sometimes I feel like we expect just because we have great players out there that Tyrese Halliburton or Miles Turner or Naismith by the Hill would just give us the game. Like, no, we have to be better. We have to go out there and take it. I think we are great players, but if we don't go out there and compete, they're not going to respect us.
Giannis and the Bucks scored 43 points in the third quarter. They went to the fourth, leading by 3. 94-91. But in the fourth quarter, Rick Carlisle's team responded with a 37-point effort to pick up the victory after giving up the 43.
Boston was up on us. We hit them with a big third, and the same thing happened tonight. Milwaukee hit us. It's to be expected. This time of the year, games don't have this kind of exposure, attention, interest. It's really a fascinating time in the history of the league. Milwaukee threw 43 points at us, and I was really proud of the way our guys held the line, stuck together.
And they were able to come away with the 128-119 victory. Tyrese Halliburton released the Salters.
Tyrese, the Pacers aren't supposed to be here, right? So how'd you guys get this one back?
Yeah, so they tell me we're not supposed to be here. So I guess they're not right. But, we just found a way to win. We had to dig in, figure out how to get stops. That third quarter there, we knew it's a game of runs. We knew they were going to respond. So we just had a run of our own.
That is Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers, 26 points, 15 assists. Pacers win 128-119. Indiana still perfect in the NBA in-season tournament. They're on to the championship game Saturday night. Pacers an opportunity to play for the NBA Cup. And who will they be facing up next on the AutoZone After Report? First half highlights and what a second quarter it was for LeBron James. It's the Lakers by 13 over the Pelicans. You're listening to the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio.
You have cancer. There's nothing you can do to prepare yourself.
Round 1 of chemotherapy. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to survive. There's no way I'm going to let this take over me.
Cancer doesn't care what you look like, who you are.
It may not save my life. It may save my children's life. It may save someone you love.
You ain't get this cancer about you. Let's do it.
Live. Fight like hell. And when you get too tired to fight, let somebody else fight for you.
Because of all the donations, mine is one of the lives that's been saved.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Visit v.org/donate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
my leg split in half.
It's the most catastrophic injury, hands down.
Were they going to amputate his leg?
We don't know the totality of the recovery.
Chris had every complication.
Did you think about walking away?
E60 presents Chris Weidman, The Return, December 17th on ESPN. Same day streaming on ESPN+.
All eyes are on the East Coast for a Monday Night Football double feature. On ESPN, Derrick Henry and the Titans head to Miami to take on the dynamic duo, Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill. And on ABC, Jordan Love and the Packers are pushing for a playoff spot as they head to New York to face Saquon Barkley and the Giants under Monday Night Lights. Titans-Dolphins, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, and Packers-Giants at 8 on ABC. Plus the Mannings on ESPN2.
I'm Israel Gutierrez, host of the podcast ESPN Daily. Every weekday morning, I'll bring you the best sports story you'll hear all day. Today on ESPN Daily, Ramona Shelburne breaks down the NBA's in-season tournament and tells us why the league is getting exactly what they wanted. That's ESPN Daily. Follow us and listen wherever you get good podcasts.
We may have different holiday traditions, but we all share joy and the magic of giving. This holiday season, give magic. Give friendship. Give time. Give play. Give together. Join in the Disney Ultimate Toy Drive. Visit Disney.com/toy drive to learn how you can help bring joy to children in need this holiday season.
You're listening to the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Kevin Richard with you on the AutoZone Halftime Report. Pelicans with a 30-29 lead over the Lakers at the end of one quarter. LeBron James had just 3 points at the end of the first.
38-33, Lakers. Reeves front court, stops three-point line, hits the cutting James, scoops it in. 14 first quarter points for LeBron. James splits the defense on the hard drive to the bucket for the layup. 19 for LeBron James.
You can see that happening when he crosses half court. Everybody sees it, but there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Our Highlander highlights brought to you by Toyota with 3 spacious rows of premium adult-sized seating. Life's grander in the first ever Grand Highlander Toyota Let's Go places. LeBron James 18 in the second quarter on 6 of 8 shooting. Meanwhile, the Lakers also did it from distance.
He also looked like a boxer who got knocked down. He's shaking his head. It didn't hurt me. That's right. I know it looked like he might have hurt me, but he didn't.
Torian Prince, catch and shoot from James, bags a three, and the Lakers, who saw their lead narrowed, have reopened a 9-point lead. Their sixth triple of this quarter.
They would finish 11 of 21 in the first half, with the Lakers shooting 53% from downtown. Lakers lead is 13. They're halfway home to a date Saturday night with the Pacers. That'll do it for us on the AutoZone Halftime Report. Second half from T-Mobile Arena is next. Lakers 67, Pelicans 54. This is Game 2 of the semifinals of the in-season tournament on ESPN Radio.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
When you're in the first ever Toyota Grand Highlander, every moment's grander. Even that moment when picking up Junior from football practice turns into taking the whole team home.
Dad, is it cool if we give Devon a ride home?
Sure.
JD, what's the word, man?
So that all named Devon. With 3 spacious rows of premium adult-sized seating, life's grander in the first ever Grand Highlander. Toyota, let's go places.
You promised.
I took the garbage out.
No, I'm talking about all the work we need to get done around here.
I know. We need a new roof and we need replacement windows.
How about a new bathroom and some overdue remodeling?
And how are we supposed to pay for all that?
My sister said she called Remodeling Loans and they were able to find her certified contractors.
That's great. And how'd she get the money to pay for all that?
Remodeling Loans offered 0 interest for 60 months. They even have payment plans with 0 down and 0 deposit.
Looks like we're getting a home makeover.
Great. Now, if I only knew someone to call for a husband makeover.
Really?
Remodeling Loans is the #1 leader in home improvement financing. Call 800-921-1403 today for a no credit check, no risk approval. Get approved today and we'll match you with the best contractors in your area. And remember, no deposit financing is now available. Call 800-921-1403. 800-921-1403.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
If you are keeping tracks of Zion and maybe LeBron James, LeBron 21 points, 2 boards, 4 assists, no turnovers, plus 19 at the half. Zion 9 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 3 turnovers. He is a negative 14 at the half. Lakers with a dominating performance in the second quarter, outscoring New Orleans 38-24. They got a 13-point advantage. Second half is next, as the Lakers are halfway home to a date with the Pacers. Send you back to T-Mobile Arena. So that'll do it for us. Let me go to on Halftime Report with Roscoe DeWitt and PJ Carlissimo. Here's Mark Kestisher.
All right, Kev, thanks a lot. And the Pelicans scored 24 points in that second quarter, PJ. LeBron James on his own scored or assisted 24 points. Dominating second quarter, got them off to a good start. And here they are with the 13-point lead after 1/2 of play.
Yeah, they're running better. Fast break points for the entire half. LA 12-6. But the difference really is 3-point shooting. Totally uncharacteristic of the Lakers. 11 for 21 from the 3-point line. That's .524. Meantime, New Orleans 6 for 16, 375, which is about where we would expect both of these teams to be. Lakers came in shooting 3-3-5, 33.5%. That's 29th in the association. They upped it a little bit tonight. The one thing that New Orleans is doing best, second chance points, 12-4 in their favor. They're doing a really good job. 9 offensive rebounds, but that's good news, bad news. When you get that many offensive rebounds, usually means you're not shooting the ball all that well.
Well, the Lakers, as you pointed out, with 11 3-pointers in the first half, tied for the most any half this season. LeBron James had 3 of those 7 second quarter 3-pointers. And let's go down for more on LeBron with Roz Golden-Woodard.
Well, Kesty, I asked LeBron James how dominating evolves as he ages, and he told me it's definitely more mental than physical at this point of his career. It's mentally showing up hours and hours before the game to prepare his mind, body, and soul, to command the most out of himself and his teammates. It takes a lot to hold everyone accountable. He said, if I can keep my mind fresh and as fresh as possible, I give myself an opportunity to surprise myself still. As long as I've been in this league and as many miles as he's put on these tires, he wants to continue to have this battle with Father Time. And he said everyone told him Father Time is undefeated, but he's trying to give Father Time one loss.
He's still running. He's still running the good race. We talked to Darvin Ham before the start of the season, and of course that was a big story, would be curbing LeBron's minutes usage. That went out the window after that opening night loss. He's on pace for 32 minutes tonight, but on both ends of the floor. He took 3 charges tonight in the half. He'd taken 3 charges in the first amount of games this season.
It's hard to say that LeBron doesn't give you the superhuman effort every night, but I think this just reinforces how important this tournament is to the players.
Yeah,
LeBron wanted to be special tonight, and he is.
Here we go. Second half's underway. Pelicans down 13 in possession, attacking 2 hour left. Ingram floats it over to McCollum, sends it over to Valanciunas. 7-footer for 3, missed from the wing, rebounded by D'Angelo Russell.
C.J. McCollum could really help things for New Orleans, but he's just not in basketball shape yet, Kest. He missed all that time with the collapsed lung, and he's back. He's playing, which is good, but he's not C.J. that we know.
So here's LeBron James that we know attacking the basket and scoring at the rim again. First 2 of the third quarter for James, who's up to 23. 69-54. Lakers continue to build the lead. Here's Zion Williamson attacking James. Fell down looking for the charge. Shot missed. Rebound Los Angeles. Down floor, Russell for 3. Bangs off the back iron. Rebound, McCollum. McCollum and Jones. Valanciunas in the middle with Ingram and Zion Williamson. Here's Jones faking on the 3. Finds Valanciunas at the dotted line. Short jumper misses, and LBJ rebounds.
Notice Valanciunas shooting the ball well. The ones, even his misses are right on the rim.
Here's a lob for AD. Secures and scores on the feed from James.
Thin ice right now. Not a lot of ice in Las Vegas, but there's some thin ice out on that court for the New Orleans Pelicans. They better tighten it up right now.
Here's McCollum flipping it up and in. There's ice under that court, right?
Exactly.
For the Golden Knights.
There's ice up here in this booth somewhere because it's freezing.
I'm going to have to get you a parka. I didn't know you'd have to pack the coat here today.
No, I didn't do it. We may have to make a little trip. Oh, nice pass, LeBron.
James with a high-low 40-foot feed to D'Angelo Russell. 73-56 L.A.
They're scoring too easily, Kesty.
Only a matter of time before Willie Green hops off that bench.
Yeah, not enough resistance.
10 minutes to go, third quarter. Ingram right of the circle. Now dribbles into the lane. Stops. Tried to pass it down low to JV. Intercepted by Prince. Down floor to Russell. Back to Davis, who gets fouled and can't finish. He got turned and twisted as Herb Jones was trying to defend. AD's all right. He'll head to the line as Jones commits his second personal.
I love the foul by Herb Jones. Other guys, have their head down. They're not playing. He hustled back in, grabbed AD, and prevented him from hitting the ground. But he said, no, you guys aren't like running a dunk show on that turnover. I love that.
One of the storylines tonight we haven't talked about is Anthony Davis began his career in New Orleans, played his first 7 years there, left to go to Los Angeles, and Brandon Ingram.
I was going to say, B.I. was the opposite. He started in L.A., and
he was part of that trade.
If one person is enjoying a little bit of revenge tonight to this point, it's Mr. Davis, not Mr. Ingram.
Davis missed the first free throw. Of course, I remember where we were when that trade went down. It was right here in Las Vegas. at the start of Summer League.
Yep.
2019. They profited into a championship in the bubble in 2020 as AD splits the free throws. 74-56 in favor of the Lakers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this third quarter. Ingram finds Zion. Pass to the wing. Valanciunas, three-pointer, not there. Rebound and a whistle and a foul. Loose ball is going to go against D'Angelo Russell, apparently, who's got his arms up to say, what I do, trying to defend Herbert Jones.
Jonas is open, and he's shooting 375, just under 38%. But
you can't go there for your offense.
You got Brandon Ingram and Zion handing the ball to each other on the top and then throwing it into the corner for Valanciunas.
And you're down 18. Here's C.J. McCollum off the inbound, misses the shot. Cam Reddish has it. Down floor to James. James off the window. No whistle as AD was able to grab and flush on the weak side, but a whistle before that. And a call against, I think, Herb Jones going to get tagged with another foul. Kevin Cutler. The official was coming over. Now Scott Foster talking to the stats crew down on the table.
Didn't hear the whistle, but it happened on Bronshot, no?
It did before AD Davis, yeah. Foul is on Jones. That is his third. And it will put LeBron James at the free throw line. LeBron James is just weeks away from his 39th birthday. As he hits the first free throw, he's got 24 points tonight. He has averaged at least 25 points per game for 19 consecutive seasons. He enters this game 0.3 of a point shy of 25 points per game, and he may be over that before the end of the night. 2 free throws gives him 25 points tonight. Largest lead of the evening right now, up 20, are the Lakers. 9:20 to go, third quarter. Pelicans with it. Brandon Ingram, right of the circle, feeds Zion, middle of the lane, spins, puts up a short jumper, and down it goes for Williamson. Now James hustling down floor. Finds Cam Reddish, bounces it left corner, onto the wing it goes. Russell drives, D'Angelo flips it up, blocked by Valanciunas. Might have got poked in the eye, hangs onto it, and outlets. New Orleans coming from right to left. Williamson on top of the arc, dribbling with the right hand against Russell. Takes him into the lane, drives into AD, flips it up, flips it in. Back-to-back Zion buckets.
Yeah, I just don't think Zion's quite there yet, conditioning-wise, even when he's running up and down the floor. But he's not getting the normal lift he has taking it to the basket, but he's finished 2 in a row.
76-60. Lakers lead down to 16. AD backing down, doubled. Pass to James, lost the ball, got it back in the middle of the lane. To Prince, right corner three, not there. Jonas Valanciunas with the weak side rebound.
They'll flourish. They need to get a good shot this time.
Herb Jones lost it. D'Angelo Russell came up with it as he's twirling toward the baseline, gives it up. Down floor for Reddish, 8:10 to go in the third. Ball in the hands of LeBron James. He'll square for 3, and he'll nail it. LeBron James 4 for 4 from outside, thrilling the crowd in Vegas. Time out New Orleans.
His teammates going to meet him. LeBron's in the far corner away from their bench, playing to the crowd right now, just kind of shaking his hand, saying, even I don't believe I'm 4 for 4 from the three-point line.
27 points for LeBron James and counting. 8:04 to go, third quarter. Lakers 79, Pelicans 60. You're listening to the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
We may have different holiday traditions, but we all share joy in the magic of giving. This holiday season, give magic. Give friendship. Give time. Give play. Give together. Join in the Disney Ultimate Toy Drive. Visit Disney.com/toy drive to learn how you can help bring joy to children in need this holiday season.
The story of the college football playoff unfolds. Can Jim Harbaugh's Wolverines finally break through on their title quest? Or will Nick Saban's Tide roll closer to reclaiming their throne? Alabama-Michigan in the Rose Bowl game, presented by Prudential at 5 Eastern. Then can the Huskies run the table in pursuit of perfection? Or will the Longhorns prove they're finally back? Texas-Washington in the All-State Sugar Bowl at 8:45. New Year's Day on ESPN.
Amber and Ian.
If you can compare one young player to a 1942 fine sipping glass of Don Julio tequila.
Shea Gillis-Alexander.
Oh,
he's smooth. You know, with that 1942, you don't need to mix.
Yes, sir.
It's straight up, and it go down smooth. So I'm gonna have to say SGA.
Amber and Ian, weeknights at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
The NHL on ESPN continues with a doubleheader hockey night. First, Dylan Larkin and the Red Hot Red Wings face Robert Thomas and the St. Louis Blues. Then, it's a superstar showdown as Connor Bedard and the Blackhawks head to Edmonton to meet Connor McDavid and the Oilers. Red Wings Blues at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Blackhawks Oilers at 10. Tuesday on ESPN.
I'm Kevin Winter with the NBA in-season tournament on ESPN Radio. LeBron James has done a lot in his career, but something he never did was play in the NCAA tournament because he didn't go to college, his head coach, Darvin Ham.
LeBron his antennas are up for everything, so it's probably the closest he's going to ever get to the NCAA tournament. And so when we talked about it, I'm like, you're exempt from this question. Anybody ever played in a tournament? And he just laughed, but all our players have been aware of it, and they were all over it.
All right, so Mark Kessinger, PJ Carlissimo, and Roz go to what? He's pulling his best. Kemba Walker, Christian Laettner all in one. Back to you.
That was one of my favorite sound bites, Kevin, of yesterday's round of interviews. Darvin Ham having a little bit of fun with LeBron James. But as you rightly pointed out tonight, PJ, he has participated in a different tournament, in the Olympic tournament, and
yes, he has.
FIBA tournaments as well.
He's been in some single elimination, those final 3 rounds of the Olympics, and it moved by Zion. The second whistle. What's going on?
Scott Foster called from behind in the act, and 2 shots coming on the Laker foul. And it'll go to Taurean Prince, his third. 7:50 to go, third quarter. 79-60, the Lakers with the lead. LeBron James at 28 points tonight on 9 of 11 shooting, 4 for 4 from three-point land.
Yeah, I tell you, it also makes you think that the great players want to play on the big stage. LeBron's not playing for the MVP trophy, but he wants to be the best player. And again, I should point out the MVP in the in-season tournament is based on both group play and knockout rounds. It's not just what happens here, but it's not like LeBron was pretty good in the earlier games also.
Zion just missed 2 free throws, so the Pelicans draw no closer, down 19. James has it, 7:40 to go in the third. Dribbles to the right, he's at the elbow. Back to the cutting Cam Reddish. Got a step, flipped it toward the rim, got fouled. Anthony Davis, like a cat, grabbed it and flushed it, but there was a foul before all that late action.
That was kind of a gift to Cam Reddish right there.
Jonas Valanciunas picks up his second.
It's the second time that Zion's missed both free throws, isn't it?
Yeah, he has struggled from the line, 66% coming in. 1 for 6 at the free throw line here tonight in the semifinal as Cam Reddish bags one at the other end.
You know what we talked about, our listeners hopefully were with us for the first game also, how this was, especially an opportunity for the Pacers because they didn't get a lot of national exposure. I'd say the similar things about the Pelicans. Maybe less so for Indiana, but I mean, this should be a monster game for the Pels, and Zion has not been on national TV very much in the last couple of years.
Not. 2 free throws, Reddish, 21-point game for the Lakers. Jones catch and shoot 3 in and out at pinball, and Reddish comes away with the rebound. Gives it to James, who seems to have a purpose here tonight in Vegas. James going to back down, send it out to Davis. Left side, Taurean Prince. Prince bounce pass to James. Got the foul shot, no good. Off the glass and rim, and LeBron will go to the line. I was talking to some of the folks from the Pelicans, and they said it was uncanny that every time the Pelicans had that rare national TV game, Zion was always hurt. So even when they are on, the country hasn't had a chance to see him.
Yeah, it's, and we anticipated coming in tonight that there'd be a lot of free throws, but now it seems like every possession down the floor, there's a free throw. The difference is the Lakers are making theirs. These two teams, New Orleans, number 5 in the NBA free throw attempts every game, 25.5. Lakers are number 4, 25.6. Can't be much closer. But right now, 14 for 16. They haven't updated it yet. It'll be 15 for 17. The Lakers are closing at 88%, and the Pelicans are 6 for 12, 50%.
Wow.
And that's just not shooting them and not making them. That's a bad combination.
30-point night for LeBron James, about as efficient a night as he's had this season. 23-point lead for the Lakers. Ingram missed the shot, tried to get his own rebound, and kicked it out of bounds. Nothing going right here in the second half for New Orleans. James had over 30 in the quarterfinal knockout, 31 against Phoenix, many of those in the fourth quarter. James tonight, 9 of 11, 4 for 4 from 3, 8 of 8 at the free throw line.
Very, very efficient.
James ball in his hands out on the right wing. 6:40 to go in the third. Gives to Russell. He fires a three and knocks it home. D'Angelo Russell hitting a triple. The Lakers have 13 three-pointers tonight. 26-point lead, Lakers. 6.5 to go in the third. A three for the Pelicans, a miss for Trey Murphy. Pelicans have missed their last 5 shots. James on the other and missing the wraparound layup. Anthony Davis missing on the putback attempt, but got fouled at 6:19 to go.
Lakers are playing at a different gear than New Orleans is right now. The quicker to the ball, the quicker up and down the floor, the quicker when they're driving to the basket. And New Orleans not even getting the offensive rebounds that they got in the first half.
Anthony Davis at the free throw line. LeBron James chatting with some fans in the front row down on the other end of the floor as Davis connects on the free throw. He's in double figures now with 10 points to go with his 12 rebounds.
You would think, correct me if I'm wrong, Cassie, didn't New Orleans play Monday? You would think they would be the fresher team.
Yes,
Lakers look like the much fresher team. Now, they did have a shorter trip, but still. They would. Pels played in Sacramento also, so their trip wasn't that bad either.
They've been here for a while. They didn't go home, obviously.
Yeah.
AD hit the free throw, 88-60. The lead is up to 28.
Yeah, they're playing like a team on a back-to-back, or not quite as engaged as their opponent.
C.J. McCollum on the night he has struggled, misses an elbow jumper, and LeBron has the rebound. James has 7 assists with the 30 points. Dribbles through the defense. Now lifts it high to James, who flushes. Perfect pass from James. No look. AD stuffs it home.
Really, really good look. That's 8 assists so far for LeBron. Darvin's decision is how many minutes he's going to play LeBron, and that'll be a consult. It won't be a single-person decision.
Well, a very pro-Los Angeles Lakers crowd, they're saying, you know what, we'd like to spend the whole weekend in Las Vegas. And the Lakers trying to get to the championship game for the inaugural NBA Cup against the Pacers. We still have 5:44 to go in the third quarter, but the Lakers have opened a 30-point lead. Los Angeles 90, the Pelicans 60. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
I'm Kevin Witcher with the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the Lakers and the Pelicans on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app presented by Toyota. Well, I did not have this on my bingo card tonight. Lakers by 30 in the third quarter with 5:45 to go. Mark Kessler, PJ Carlissimo, Ross Goldenwood, back to you.
Neither did we, Kev, and LeBron's leading the way, Ross Goldenwood.
Well, he was in the huddle, and I was outside of the Lakers huddle. He was reminding his team, don't let up. No let up, guys. No lead is safe. Darvin Ham reminded his team, do not relax. It was all veterans reminding that no score is safe in the NBA.
6 double-doubles for LeBron James this year, and off the inbound, a foul against the Lakers. Rui Hachimura, that'll be his first. It is 23-6. Lakers outscoring the Pelicans in this third quarter to go up 30.
I'll tell you, if it is NBA, and you never say never, but let me say, if I'm the Indiana Pacers assistant coaches and you start this game scouting both teams, getting ready, I would not be investing a lot of time right now in scouting New Orleans. I would be focusing on the guys in the gold uniforms.
Deep dive on the gold uniforms. A goaltending call. Count the basket for New Orleans. Herb Jones will get credit for it. Anthony Davis got called for the goaltend. 90-62 LA. We still have 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Here's Russell off the cut, feeds inside Vanderbilt. Had trouble getting it, got it, put it up, missed it. Out of bounds it goes on the carom to New Orleans.
He never really had control of it. He's looking for a foul call, but you got to go up strong if you're going to get a foul. And the ball was kind of squirting out of his hands when he went up. Herb Jones has been the best player, I think, for New Orleans tonight.
Herb Jones in his third year. Last year, averaged nearly 10 points and 4 rebounds per game. Had 23 the other night in Sacramento. C.J. McCollum feeding Najee Marshall, dribbling outside the high post. Now attacks Anthony Davis, got by him and peels to the right. Gives it up, gets it back.
He's in the paint twice and didn't shoot it.
Here's Jones. He'll take it to the rack, reverses it, hung on the front rim and fell off. Lakers the other way. Austin Reeves on the floor with Hachimura, Davis, Vanderbilt, and Prince. 4.5 to go in the third. Reeves stops the dribble to Prince on the left wing. Getting it inside to Davis. Double. Finds the cutting Vanderbilt underneath. Outside to Prince. Squares for 3 and hits. Taurean Prince with the triple.
How much more comfortable does Taurean Prince look tonight than opening day when we had him in Denver?
You are correct. And on the other end, Trey Murphy gets down low and scores an easy bucket. That was a big spot for Taurean Prince joining the Lakers. Got in the starting lineup because of the Vanderbilt injury.
Opening night, the ring ceremony in Denver.
Here's Hachimura squaring up for 3. Missed it short off the front rim. Rebound New Orleans. 4 minutes to go in the third. 93-64 Lakers. Jones probing outside to McCollum. Sidestep to his left. Shoots a 3 and continues to struggle on the miss.
But he's trying to play his way in. I think Willie's, staying with CJ because what he needs is reps. He needs playing time, and you're not going to get it at practice. You got to get it in a game situation.
He's 4 for 14 tonight. We got a bump call against New Orleans. They're over the limit. The Lakers will be heading to the free throw line. Taurean Prince who had fallen as far as minutes are concerned the last couple of years. He was playing in Minnesota. This is his 15. You got to go back a few years. In 1920 season when he started 61 games, and he's really gotten an opportunity to Darvin Ham due to some early season injuries in Los Angeles.
He has, but they thought, they felt this was going to be a good addition to the team, and I think they're right. He's certainly making them look good right now, no question.
And you're right. If you can hit a three-pointer on a LeBron James team, you have some value.
You can make a living.
Yep. First free throw for Rui Hachimura is good. Got a mask coming back from the nasal fracture surgery. Second free throw pops out. No good. Rebounded by the Pels. Jose Alvarado busts into the front court. Now cuts against Reeves into the rim. Flips it up. Falls off the rim. No good. Davis going for the rebound. Got bumped. And a foul against New Orleans with 3:32 left in the third.
Both coaches may be going to their benches soon. Again, Willie Green, not going to surprise me if he continues to play Zion and CJ to get them into condition. You may not see a ton of Brandon Ingram in the fourth quarter unless they got another run left in them. I don't know. They're 4 touchdowns behind right now, plus.
Well, it is Thursday night, so you might as well reference touchdowns.
Well, we look out the window, we can see Allegiant Stadium. You like that stadium, don't you?
I do. It's a beautiful stadium right on the other side of the interstate is Anthony Davis. It's the first of 2. Of course, we're in the home of the Golden Knights, the reigning Stanley Cup champs. The Raiders playing across the way. The Oakland A's will be relocating here.
They're going to build
at some point.
You're going to build a stadium not far from Allegiant on the other side of the highway.
As AD misses the second free throw, and then NBA expansion might not be too far down the road, and Vegas hoping it can get an entry.
Right behind our favorite city. Don't you go.
Your home city.
Thank you,
Seattle. As Ingram misses the jump shot. NBA at 30 teams right now. Been for a while. Davis in the post. Sends it outside to Reddish. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the third. Cam will fire up top. Hachimura. Rui puts it on the deck. Drives by Murphy and scores.
Nice move there by Rui. Saw his alma mater practice last week when I was in Spokane. Mark Few, they thought the team was down. They are anything,
another good one.
Anything but down.
You would expect that, of course. 97-64 Lakers. Najee Marshall from the left bumps into Hachimura. Will get tagged with the foul. Marshall missed the J and he'll head to the line. It was a great time of year. The football seasons, basketball seasons, college hoops underway.
And again, the beauty of this in-season tournament.
Great lead.
We're usually not spending as much time talking about the NBA as we have been for the last couple of weeks.
I don't know if you would agree with me, but last night there were, how many games were on? There were 11 games. And I saw the hail courts and all the teams that did come to Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, hold on, those games don't mean as much. You get used to these tournament nights.
Yeah.
And it has done what Adam Silver and the league had hoped to bring that early season recognition for the NBA, another title to fight for, and then we're only a few weeks away from Christmas.
Yeah. Would you say I'm correct in my assessment? Adam did not like my idea to name the
Adam Cup?
The Adam Cup or the Silver Cup. He didn't seem to buy into that at all.
Here's Cam Reddish at the 10, puts it up and in. 99-66 Lakers, 2:28 to go. I don't know if he was more disappointed in the name or that you would call his wife.
He said,
misses the layup.
Told me not to get Maggie involved, kind of pointedly.
Reeves feeding AD at the rim for the flush. Anthony Davis, double-double, 16 points, 14 rebounds, 101-66. The route is on in Vegas for the Lakers.
Yes, there's so many great things about coaching in the NBA, and I was so lucky to do that for a while. As Trey Murphy III knocks down, I think it's 3.
It was, yep.
But standing where Willie Green is right now on one of those nights when it just seems you guys are stuck in mud and the other team is running a highlight reel against you, it's a long, long night. That clock cannot move any slower than it's moving for Willie Green.
Reddish missed a 3, and the Pelicans turn it over. Here's Reeves, layup good with a right hand, 103-69. A 34-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Marshall for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson in the high post. Trying to back down AD, lost it, got it back, sends it out to Murphy. Long three on top is a miss. AD snags his 15th rebound.
I'm assuming these courts are the same size, these blue and red ones, as the other ones. We have had some long shots tonight.
It is true. Colors are different, measurements the same.
Guys are shooting the ball close to half court, firing up threes.
AD backs down, passes out. Hachimura's three is good. 15 triples for the Lakers, who are 29th in the NBA in three-point percentage, and they are pouring it on in the semifinals. Brandon Ingram comes up short on a three. Reeves saves it on the end line. Reddish has it. Down floor, finds a wide-open Vanderbilt for the two-hand stuff. All Lakers in Las Vegas. Late third quarter. It's a 39-point lead for LA. Half a minute to go in the third.
Ingram. Testy, that Syracuse education coming in handy.
I'm questioning it every time I say it. It feels like it's a 59-point lead.
Yeah, it does.
Ingram missed the shot. Shot clock is virtually synced here for the Lakers to end
this last shot's going in.
Who's going in for?
And the crowd is just going to stand up and erupt.
Here's Reeves driving, got fouled that time, bumped Zion Williamson, who picks up his third. 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. One of the more impressive games for the Lakers all season.
Yeah, for sure. Testy, correct me with the format now. They had all played 80 games through the early rounds.
Yep, through the knockout.
So should New Orleans not come back and lose this game tonight,
they're off.
They're done.
Yes.
The 81st was
correct. Milwaukee is
on
off
Monday, and tonight would be their 82nd.
That is correct. The Pelicans wouldn't play till Monday against Minnesota.
And that's why Indiana and probably Los Angeles, the game they will play on Saturday, is really game 83 in their regular season. That's why the stats will not count in the NBA statistics for the year.
Or in the win-loss column.
Correct.
The first time of the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Final shot of the third quarter goes down for Jose Alvarado with 0.3 of a second to go. Austin Reeves flings it all the way down the court. Caught by Hachimura, tried to flip it up and in, hits the rim. And the Los Angeles Lakers score 43 third quarter points. The Pelicans only profited 17. And after 3 quarters, Lakers 110, routing the Pelicans 71. We'll head to the fourth in Vegas next. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
We love the game because anything can happen. There's no sure thing.
How did that go in?
Every play,
Oh, my goodness!
every shot,
Are you kidding me?
every swing is a risk if you bet.
I can't believe that just happened.
There's no easy money. There's no luck. And no one wins all the time. If you bet, bet responsibly and always set a limit. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
The all-new ESPN Radio Morning Show, Unsportsmanlike.
At what point are we going to acknowledge that Josh Allen is a great quarterback, but Josh Allen is also an overrated quarterback?
Chris Canty, Evan Coleman, and Michelle Smallman.
20 years running into guys that are my size. Does it sound like fun?
Chris, Evan, and Michelle.
Nobody can work the room like Coach Prime. And the people that like it are going to love it. The people that hate it, they're going to hate him even more.
Unsportsmanlike. Weekday morning starting at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.
I'm Kevin Winter. Well, ever since trailing at the end of the opening quarter, 30-29, the Los Angeles Lakers have outscored the New Orleans Pelicans 81-41. Our studio producer is Rob Kelly, and he doesn't allow me to play the soundbite from Tony Duke Evers in Rocky IV, you know, where Apollo Creed's losing badly, and he has to throw the towel, because I play it an awful lot. Running clock, fourth quarter. Kesty, PJ, Raj, back to you guys at T-Mobile.
Yeah, we were having that discussion about, PJ, what'd you do in the old days when it was a 39-point game headed to the fourth?
If the officials were my friends, and there were a couple that were, I would go to them right now and go, why don't you hand me your whistle? Because we do not need it in this quarter. Let's get out of here. Let's get on the plane, and get to the next city.
LeBron James, 30 points, 8 assists. Anthony Davis, 16 points, 15 rebounds, a 43-point third quarter following a 38-point second quarter. And part of the reason the Lakers are enjoying this massive lead.
What you also get in this situation sometimes is you're asking some guys to play 12 consecutive minutes that are not ready to play 12 consecutive minutes.
Scott Foster didn't get the memo about the whistles. We have an offensive foul against Jackson Hayes on the illegal screen. You still can't commit illegal screens, apparently. No. And New Orleans will bring it up. Go to Cody Zeller sighting, finding Jordan Hawkins, the rookie from UConn, missing the shot from outside. He will go deep into the benches here in this fourth quarter.
I think Jordan Hawkins is going to be a heck of a basketball player in this league.
He's already looking good. 56 three-pointers, 37%. Spinning is Reeves, lost it, poked away. Here come the Pelicans. Trey Murphy right to the rim, puts it up, puts it in.
That was a little too easy.
110-73 Lakers. Max Christie on the floor. Driving on the left side, Zeller knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lakers.
I got to say, I did not pick up on Max's sneaks in the first half unless he's changed. And maybe when you stand in the red, you can't see them.
That's a good point. Are those true red? They got a little highlighter red
no,
in them?
I'm not going whatever.
Chimura with a 16-footer for LA.
Maybe a little cantaloupe color.
Okay.
There.
I was waiting to see where you're going. I'll go cantaloupe. 112-73 Lakers. Pelicans attacking to the left, early fourth quarter. Murphy sends it out. Dyson Daniels. Daniels negotiates the screen, gives it up to Zeller. The big man, a deep two, missing. Rebounded Jared Vanderbilt. Anthony Davis and LeBron James Knights likely over, both on the bench. Here's Reeves getting through traffic, takes it to the rack and scores. 14 for Austin Reeves.
Reeves putting the ball on the floor a lot tonight.
He is. 6 Lakers in double figures. Bidding for a match against the Indiana Pacers for the first ever NBA Cup. Alvarado, a three-pointer missing. Zeller, an offensive rebound on the weak side. Feeds Hawkins, who turns and shoots a three. Missed it. Contested rebound picked up by Daniels, and he'll flush it home. Daniels a lot longer when you see him in person. 6'7", wiry.
And Dyson Daniels has good size.
Yeah. Played for G League Ignite. 114-75. Lakers, 9:50 to go here in Vegas.
We know where he got his real school in the NBA Academy.
That's right.
Canberra.
Under the basket, Rui Hachimura scores. I always mispronounce Canberra.
Yeah.
Capital, right? The national capital of Australia.
Spent a lot of time there. Really enjoyed it. That's where they have the National Institute of Sport, COE.
Trey Murphy fouled under the basket.
Elite training program, and where we have our NBA Academy in Australia, the Global Academy. The best players from the other academies go there.
I was coming down the elevator, headed out to the games this afternoon, and there was a Australian man who saw my credential in the suit and tie, and he's like, heading over to the games. I'm not going to do my Aussie accent. I'll save everybody that.
Thank you.
As Murphy hits the first free throws. And I said, you come over just for this? And he said, absolutely. I mean, Australia is a basketball-mad country, as we know. And
it truly is.
Yeah, he wanted to see this. Wow. I said, who do we have from Australia playing today? I'm going through my mind the checklist, and the first guy he said was Dyson Daniels.
It was not a short trip.
No. It's on my list. I haven't been there yet.
You will absolutely love it.
Chimura fires, no good. 116-77 Lakers. 9:15 to go in regulation.
Forget that it's a beautiful country, very similar to our 48 states in size, but it's the people that make it special. The people are just unbelievably friendly, great sports people. Friendly, a great country.
Alvarado missing that shot there. Reeves has it. Sees some daylight for three. Takes it, and he makes it. That's 16 three-pointers for the Lakers tonight. On the other end, what a basket by Trey Murphy, who grabbed the long court pass as he's falling down and flipped it in.
Is that shootout in Atlanta part of the tournament, in-season tournament? I was wondering whether we.
Yes.
We're
Indiana.
We're not going to approach the record for points scored.
I don't think so. You never know, though, as Jordan Hawkins gets deep for New Orleans and scores. I think it was 157 to 152.
And they need 5 touchdowns and a couple of 2-point
Probably not
extra points. No.
Probably not getting it. We got a timeout here in Las Vegas with 8:15 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Los Angeles Lakers thrilling the Lakers fans who've made their way up to Nevada on their way to the championship game, but we still have 8:15 to decide it. Lakers 119, New Orleans Pelicans 81. You're listening to the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
Hey, I'm Greg McElroy, former Alabama quarterback and host of Always College Football from Omaha Productions. 5 days a week, I'll be taking a deep dive into the world of college football with some of the biggest names on and off the field. And off seasons here are a thing of the past. Always College Football goes year-round with analysis, opinions, and insight from the top teams from coast to coast. Always College Football with Greg McElroy. Available where you get your podcast.
Exclusively on ESPN Plus, UFC 296, Saturday, December 16th. A stacked night. Leon Edwards defends his welterweight title against Colby Covington. Alexandre Pantoja defends his flyweight title against Brandon Royval. And Patty the Batty Pimblett takes on Tony Ferguson in a lightweight bout.
Are you not entertained?
UFC 296, Saturday, December 16th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Buy it on ESPNplus.com/PPV. The Hoop Collective Podcast.
Jokic is looking for his shot more this year, and he's just putting up super crazy numbers, even beyond the numbers he had last year.
The Hoop Collective Podcast. Listen on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Can't ask for more than we'll have on Friday, as we've got the in-season semifinals, plus Patriots and Steelers kicking off what should be the best weekend of the NFL season. See you for a Football Friday with Greeny, starting 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris
Leg split in half.
It's the most catastrophic injury, hands down.
Were they going to amputate his leg?
We don't know the totality of the recovery.
Chris had every complication.
Did you think about walking away?
E60 presents Chris Weidman, The Return, December 17th on ESPN. Same day streaming on ESPN Plus.
I'm Kevin Winter. Time now to answer tonight's trivia question brought to you by Dr. Pepper. We told you that Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers, 15 assists tonight, no turnovers. He's got 31 consecutive assists without a turnover. That is tied for the second longest streak by any player this season. So, Kesty and PJ, not to confuse you, this is only this season. We asked you, who's the player to have a longer streak than 31 consecutive assists without a turnover this season? Your answer? Well, it's Tyrese Halliburton. He's got 33 consecutive assists without a turnover. That was back earlier this month, or I should say in the month of November, from November 9th to November 14th. So he's got 2 of the top 3. Back to you guys.
I don't like trick questions. Not fair, Kevin Winter. Always flunked on those ones. But stands out to the season that Tyrese Halliburton has had to this point. And the Indiana Pacers, 8-11, officially away from sizing up the Lakers for the inaugural NBA Cup. So we got Jalen Hood-Schifino on the floor, Maxwell Lewis as well, and Christian Wood for the Lakers, and Wood trying to pass it to Jackson Hayes, and it went out of bounds, turnover Los Angeles.
Do you think we could get producer Rob Kelly in his studio? He doesn't let Kevin play some of those songs he wants to play. Can you tell him he can't ask any more trick questions like that?
Well, we could do that. We could do a lot of things.
Please, Rob.
Cody Zeller takes the pass interior and gets knocked down. Foul against the Lakers. Jalen Hood-Schifino. It's only the 5th game he's played, the rookie from Indiana. One and done, Big Ten freshman of the year, been dealing with a knee injury.
Was he not together with us in Albany last year with the Indiana Hoosiers? He was there also.
Correct. As Trey Murphy misses the basket. Down floor, pass for Wood, trickles to him through traffic. Hood trying to rip it away from Zeller, and a whistle. But we're going to get a tied possession. Instead, we got a foul on Cody Zeller. It's amazing. That was my one day. I hadn't been to an NCAA tournament in years. You were on the call, and I came down to see you. And from that one day, those 8 teams, it's amazing how many players you see. And then you see them in Summer League or you see them in the NBA.
Well, is that wrong? Yeah, and we ended up with 2 Final Four teams out of that group, both Miami and associate Jimmy Larinaga with Virginia.
That's right.
Both Miami and UConn.
That's right.
Made it to the Final Four.
Jordan Hawkins' team went all the way to the championship. Got another foul, this time against the Pelicans. And on Zeller, his second, this will put Max Christie to the free throw line.
Jalen Hood-Schifino's been banged up, but his teammate is doing a really good job in the league. People wondered, why for so long, why he kept coming back. But Jalen's had trouble getting on the floor. But they're both going to be very, very good players in this league. And again, it goes back to that 4-year guys who played 4 years. Jaime Hawk has the job he's doing in Miami right now.
Yep. You see a lot of that now in the league. You see a lot of 4-year guys that come in and playing well for teams. 119-81 Lakers, 7:10 to go here in our second semifinal. Dyson Daniels shot, no good. Ball tipped out. Daniels has it. Here's Hawkins out to the right, hand in his face jumper, no good. High rebound. Christian Wood comes away with it for the Lakers. Christian Wood bumping into Hawkins, now doubled Wood, gives it up. Hood-Schifino, they find Hayes right at the rim, and he throws it through for the dunk. 40-point lead for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 42 tonight. Their 39-point lead at the end of 3, as Trey Murphy misses a 3, saved by Christie of the Lakers, was the largest lead by any team entering a fourth quarter this season. 121-81 Lakers, 6:25 to go. This is Hood-Schifino taking it to the rack, got fouled. Shot no good, and he'll go to the line for 2 with 6:23 to go.
He's got an NBA body.
Yes.
Even we saw him last year, as a young college player. He said, I can see him playing in the NBA with that body.
You know, my favorite years old, dad from Inglewood, grew up a Lakers fan.
Yep. Hood-Schifino played with Trey Jackson Davis. Is that it?
That's right, yep.
Playing really well.
122-81 Lakers. Daniels penetrates, got hacked by Max Christie, who thought he did not get a piece of the body. Scott Foster saw it the other way.
Easy, Max.
Mark Testishire, PJ Carlissimo, Roz Goldenwood, our entire ESPN radio crew from Las Vegas. A reminder, the championship game to finish this first in-season tournament. We will raise the NBA Cup for the first time Saturday night. Our coverage on ESPN Radio begins at 8 Eastern Time, 5 o'clock local here in the Pacific Time Zone. You'll hear it on ESPN Radio. You will see it on ABC. Will it be LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the veteran Lakers, or will it be Tyrese Halliburton and the youthful Indiana Pacers? Still have 5:42 to go in this semifinal, but all Lakers. Wood, bounce pass, ends up in the hands of Hood-Schifino. Sends it outside to Lewis. His long-distance jumper misses. Rebound, New Orleans. Down floor, Hawkins. Squares, pumps for a 3, missed it. Long rebound. Hood-Schifino's got it. 5:20 to go. Guys who sit on the end of the bench, get a lot of practice time in, getting some playing time in on the big stage. And Christian Wood, used to getting minutes on the floor in garbage time, puts one in. Wood did not play in the quarterfinal the other night, has fallen out of the rotation of late. 124-83 Lakers, and add 2 more for the Pelicans as Tyra Lewis Jr. Hadn't been heard from in a while. For the
Alabama,
Pelicans on
yeah,
the
he's
floor.
got to be happy with his Tide getting in the conference. What does CFP stand for?
College
College
football playoff. Yeah. I saw Nick Saban earlier today on the television side as
working with us.
Hood Schifino is out.
Where will you
He was
be,
on,
sir?
He was on Pat McAfee show.
Will you be in the Sugar Bowl with
Sugar
UW?
Bowl, your Huskies. University of Washington on New Year's Day. The two college football playoff semifinals. That'll be Texas and Washington. And, of course, we are the home of the college football playoff all the way through the championship game in Houston as Max Christie scores that bucket for the Lakers with 4:10 to go. The Huskies got an impressive win at the Pac-12 championship against Oregon last week.
Well, across the highway. You like that Allegiant Stadium over
That's
there.
right. Have I been in Vegas twice in the last week? I guess I have.
Yes, you have.
Shot missed by Kyra Lewis. 3:55 to go. Lob pass for Lewis. Couldn't grab it from Hood Schifino at the rim. Lost it. Here come the Pelicans right to left. Cody Zeller through contact. Ooh, almost went down. Jackson Hayes the foul, and Zeller will go to the free throw line. It's interesting, when the NBA All-Star game here was in 2007, obviously tons of mixed reviews. But since then, with the Raiders coming and the Golden Knights, it just seems it's been a totally different, it's a sea change for professional sports. The A's are coming here, it's, less than 2 decades.
Everything is coming in here. There's been so many college games, people coming in and out all the time, the different football games. Still going to be the same for the right here in this building. I would probably be doing the Pac-12 tournament again, but there's like 6 or 7 collegiate tournaments.
That's right.
The conference tournaments going on at the same time here in Las Vegas.
We just did what is the last Pac-12 football championship. I say Pac-12 as we know it.
Exactly.
The Washington State and Oregon State want to save it somehow, but you'll be doing the last Pac-12 as we know it basketball
tournament, which is still amazing to believe a conference that is
sad.
Yeah, the schools that were in that conference and what they accomplished over the years.
Christian Wood puts in a shot. 128-87 Lakers. 3:15 to go. Lewis for New Orleans missed it in traffic. Wood has it for the Lakers.
Dusty, did you say there were mixed reviews the last time the All-Star game was
I was
here?
being nice once
you
again.
were being very nice.
Three-pointer good. Maxwell Lewis. That is his first NBA three-pointer. He was 0 for 1 coming in. 131-87 Lakers. 3 minutes to go. Kyra Lewis flips it outside to Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who started his career in Oklahoma City. Gets stripped of the ball by Hood Schifino. Down the other end of the floor, Hood Schifino trying to feed Lewis. But he got caught up and goes out of bounds to New Orleans. And that's going to bring us to a timeout here in Las Vegas. We're close to having officially the championship game all set. Indiana versus the Lakers. 131-87. Los Angeles leading New Orleans with 2:45 to go. This is the NBA in-season tournament semifinals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app, presented by Toyota.
With NBA League Pass, you get so much game.
Even regular season games?
Yep.
Even some of the in-season tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Can I watch home and away team broadcasts?
Oh, yeah.
Can I watch from my phone while I take a long bath?
Sure.
And if my team wins, can I stand up super fast and splash water everywhere and scream, yes, that's right?
Hey, could we get a normal fan for this commercial? Subscribe at NBA.com/League Pass today. Only select out-of-market games available and local blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Disney invites you to the holiday movie event of the season.
Now, you've certainly got my attention.
If it's not... Disney's Wish is wondrous and magical.
Last night, I made a wish on a star, and the star answered, not allowed.
An enchanting story you don't want to miss.
Wishes really do come true.
Knowing what we know now.
Boom. Did we just blow your mind?
Disney's Wish. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. Now playing only in theaters. Tickets available now.
I'm Kevin Winter, 2:45 to go before we put a lid on these NBA in-season tournament semifinals. I want to thank all of you who logged on to our social media account at NBA on ESPN Radio, specifically on X, to vote in the AutoZone in the zone poll question. 47% of you said LeBron James would be the player to get in the zone tonight. It's a great choice. Didn't look good after one quarter when LeBron had just 3 points, but in the second and third quarters combined, LeBron had 27. And he told Father Time, one of those. 30 for LeBron. Lakers rolling 131-87. Kesty, PJ, Ross, back to you in Las Vegas.
Kevin, Mike Martino, our producer tonight, handed me this about an hour ago, and I figured I'd hang on to it. LeBron James, 541st career 30-point game. PJ only played 22 minutes, 32 seconds. The fewest minutes played in a 30-point game in James' career. So most efficient 30-point game he's ever had. Season 21.
That's great. How many minutes?
22 and 32 seconds. Jordan Hawkins.
I was going to say, I thought he's had 30 against some of my teams in a half, but I guess it could have been. But it maybe he did 24.
Maybe he did it in 22-33 against your teams. Possible. 131-89. Lakers lead the Pelicans. 2:20 left. So it'll be the Lakers and the Pacers for the first ever NBA Cup as Christian Wood misses, chases his own three-point miss, saves it on the end line momentarily, and then steps on it out of bounds. Our attendance tracker, our second game, had 18,017 here inside of T-Mobile Arena, brought to you by Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN. Get great deals on the hottest tickets. Experience it live. We'll take a little peek ahead to our NBA Cup matchup as Jeremiah Robinson-Earl misses from outside. Tyrese Halliburton hasn't had a turnover since the Truman administration, it seems. I don't know if LeBron James can be that efficient on Saturday or if the Lakers can get 17 three-pointers, but should be a fascinating matchup as Hood Schifino misses from outside.
I feel a little more comfortable addressing the three-pointers. I mean, they're right now, and they've missed a bunch lately. They're 17 for 35. They've actually dipped under 50%, but they may need some threes against the Pacers, the way they're shooting the ball from three.
Indiana just wants to run. The book on them has been a lack of defense, but we saw some embers of defense in the win over Milwaukee today as Hood Schifino. No, that's Max Christie, my apologies, hitting the free throw line jumper.
Well, we got some opposites going at each other. There's no question about that. We talked about the Lakers being near the bottom in terms of three-point shooting.
29th, right?
29, yeah. Even in attempts.
Yeah,
they're 30 in field goal attempts. They shoot less than 30, attempt less than 30.
Tonight, they shot 35 of them. 17 have gone through. We're under a minute to go. Max Christie is just standing and dribbling. You know, during the group play, a win like this is very valuable.
Exactly.
When you're trying to win by as many points as possible. They weren't trying to do that tonight, but they were just that dominant. Lakers will take a 24-second violation and mercifully end this semifinal. We have 33 seconds to go. Pelicans will have to take at least a shot or take a violation. 133-89, Lakers. Off the inbound, Dyson Daniels dribbles out beyond the arc, See if he takes a shot. Oh, he does. Squares, shoots the three, missed it. Rebound tip, controlled by the Lakers. Shot clock is off with 20 seconds to go in the ball game. And those who have remained here at T-Mobile Arena, mostly Lakers fans, have enjoyed themselves and will continue to enjoy themselves, we assume, in Las Vegas, and come back on Saturday for the first ever NBA Cup. Will it be the Lakers or the Pacers? The Lakers blow out New Orleans in the semifinals, 133-89 the final. Start to finish, New Orleans led by one after the first quarter, but LeBron James came alive.